Hello there, and welcome back to another video. And we are back on FX Racer for round 5 of the season 2 of this career mode. If you guys did miss the previous episode, and that was in Abu Dhabi, I highly suggest you check it out before I spoil it for you. 3, 2, 1. You see the results there, as you can see. Piastri went on to win. Now, I didn't score any points thanks to my spin on the first lap, and I tried to do a recovery drive, but then spun it on the final lap, and only managed to recover for 13 thanks to the others having penalties for track limits. So it's been a while since I've played FX Racer for a bit, but we're now back to it again, and of course with the new update as well. As you can see, the new graphics a bit changed, and well, I'm looking to have a stronger weekend for the Italian Grand Prix. And of course we have the new main menus as well. Looking at the drivers and constructors, we're having a battle with RB Honda Racing Balls for the Constructors Championship here, as we are sitting in 6th and they're sitting in 5th position. So let's dive into what we can do here and bounce back in the Italian Grand Prix. So now going into qualifying, we're going to go in our first lap, 1 minute 25, and we're just going to do a lap. So Italy, I'm good at this. I actually am quite good at this track, to be fair. I am quite good at this track. As you can see, you got a green sector 1. I've raced in FX in Formula 2 in season 1 back then. That was where I did fairly close to victory, but I lost it in the end because my tyres died out. And now going into our lap, we get P9. It's 9th position, 9th place, and you can see on the leaderboard, you can see the other lap times that the AI have done. Yeah, finally, you can see that now the AI have you can see their leaderboard. Going for our final lap, we had our track limits, invalid lap, and we spun it, and effectively that is qualifying over. So we will start my position whilst Antonelli, in front of his home race, starts on pole position. McLaren 2, 3 and Russell in 4th. 12 didn't have a good qualifying. He starts all the way down in last. Didn't even set a lap time in the end. My teammate Gasly down in 19th. It's a Ferrari, Red Bull, top 8 as well. So let's get ready and dive into the Italian Grand Prix for round 5 of the season and episode number 10. So it will be a dry race we're going to be playing. We're going to choose the softs or mediums. So the softs, there is a bit of updates with the tyre wear, because the tyre wear doesn't degrade that much, and you can see you can change the weather as well. That's what also I like about the update as well. You can change whatever weather you want, either rain or heavy rain or clear. So I am going to have it clear, and I will start in the medium tyres. And now let's get this race underway. So now, as we are about to rev up to fire lights for the Italian Grand Prix here at Monza, and away we go from 9th position on the grid. It looks like a solid start from us, and Hamilton is also going to cover us off as we go through turn 1. Can we make up some position? We go down for the side of Hamilton, Lawson and Charles Leclerc. We move up to 6th position, but Leclerc is going to fight back. Leclerc moves in front. There is a bit of contact between Verstappen and Russell. We go side by side with Lewis Hamilton again. Can we keep on holding the position to 7th position? I think we can just about, and we remain in 7th position. We get in front, and we make a bit of contact there with Charles Leclerc. He breaks very, very early. As you can see, the top four have not changed. Well, Verstappen actually has moved up to 4th. We move into lap 2 out of 10 here. We are right at the back of Charles Leclerc. We've got some good pace here in the Alpine. I'm dragging the Alpine, even though it's not looking that good this season. The car is not looking that good. The fastest purple sector 1. We have good speed. And can we try and go down the inside of Leclerc? Not yet. We go through. We make contact with Leclerc. We make contact with Charles Leclerc. That's not ended well, as Charles Leclerc, frankly, doesn't spin out, but he is going to lose a bit of ground. Ferrari going to lose ground, and Sainz moved up to 7th position, all that. And now we're chasing up later on over George Russell. The Tifosi won't be happy with me about that. As now we got DRS, we're going to get the DRS activated. We're closing on Russell, as Russell will get DRS on Max Verstappen as well. As we try and think about going to the inside, we're not going to buck it up yet, because I don't know what Russell was going to do with Verstappen. I think he was going to try and overtake him, but I don't think he was. But we're going to try and go down the inside of him. Nope, that's not going to lead to working. But look at that, look who's coming out of nowhere. That's Leclerc and Sainz out of nowhere to the inside. It's a 6th and 7th, a brilliant move from the pair of them, and even Lewis Hamilton's trying to sneak up to the outside. We get our first track limits warning, we make all Lewis make contact with Hamilton. We go down the inside, get the position back, and we go all the way down to 8th place. We do drop back. As you can see, we are on 36% tyres, and now we've got a bit of a train of cars here for the battle for 4th position. There we go on the back of Carlos Sainz. We're going to go down the inside at turn 11. We almost get squeezed off by George Russell. We move into 7th position, get ahead of Russell, and we nearly hit the back of Verstappen, who comes into the pits as well. Verstappen does pit, and Antonelli is still in control in the lead at the moment. Norris in 2nd, Piastri 3rd, Leclerc in 4th, we're in 5th, Hamilton down to 6th, Sainz in 7th. That is your top 7 at the first 5 laps. And now our tyres are starting to go off at the end of lap 5, so we're going to make our one and only stop in this race, and we are going to pit on for the hard tyres. And as you can tell, tyre life duration does slightly slow down a bit. It's not too massive like the previous updates. It did go off very, very massively, requiring a lot of 2 stops to happen. But now the update is now fully sorted out, and it only requires now 1 stop. And I like how it's degraded today, so that way the tyres don't degrade rapidly and don't result to leaving us having punches or zeros. And if you hit 0% by the way of these tyres, you can lose grip massively and get loose, causing you to spin and not have any traction whatsoever. So we're moving on to lap 6. We're just going to go forward, and there's 2 cars off. That's a Ferrari. I think there's one of the Ferraris, and it's Lewis Hamilton and Yuki Tsunoda in the RB. Yuki Tsunoda and Lewis Hamilton have had a collision. Lewis Hamilton, the Ferrari fans cannot believe it. Tsunoda is off. That is massive for the Constructors' Championship as well, because now with our pit stop, we're going to finish ahead of Tsunoda. And I don't know where, I don't think Hadjar, and even as well, we're overtaken ahead of Hadjar. As now we've got a bit of a traffic cars, we get past Carlos Sainz, and look at behind us, we've got a train of cars. A massive train of cars here. I think some of them have not pitted. Norris is coming in. Also, I think as well as Oscar Piastri bit of it. But look at that. Russell got held up as well. We gain a position. We move up to 8th position. There's Albon as well, who's actually gained massively in that pit stop. As we do, we make contact with Albon there. But I think Albon still is in the track. And look who else is in the points. Fernando Alonso. Alonso is in the points. He's also in the points. This could be Aston Martin's first points of the season. And Connor Pinto in a Williams is P4. Look at this as well. Verstappen is in 3rd position, who's made his stop. We get a chance to get past Gasly. We're going to fly past him and move into the top 6. And now effectively, we could be on chance to gain our first top 5 of this in our career. We now are right to the back of Liam Lawson now. We could actually make that a podium possible podium. Here we go, right at the back of Lawson. We sneak to the outside, round the outside of Liam Lawson. He defends the position. Lawson goes defensive. I am not going to have any of that. He's going to have old tyres, but I am not going to have any old tyres. As we're going to send it to the inside. Oh, we've got to be careful there, but that's going to allow Alonso to go through as well. Alonso has just sneaked through around the outside. It's a 5th position. He's also going to get past Liam Lawson. As now look at this hectic battle we've got here for the podium. Alonso, and now it's all going to be played for. And Alonso past Lawson. We get past Liam Lawson too. And now it's all down the wire. We're 2 hours to go. It's Colin Pinto is going to be heading to the pit stop. And today's pitted. Max Verstappen is going to be leading. And it's going to be all down to the wire to the podium between me and Fernando Alonso as we skip to the final lap. We do have a 5-second penalty for track limits as well off camera. We managed to get a penalty, but we're chasing down Fernando Alonso. We do not want to lose a podium here. And we're going to go down the inside. We're going to sail to the inside. We get the move time. Yes, we do. We're into the podium. We move into 3rd place past Alonso. But all we need to do is put a 5-second gap over the others and keep our podium. We need to keep our podium. We need to build a 5-second gap. But Alonso could be doing us a favour because Norris is on fresh tyres. Alonso's on old tyres. And with Alonso holding them up, this is how we must build a gap. We could be on course to taking our first ever podium here in this career mode. And look at their gap as we sail through. Yes, we are 5 seconds clear of Fernando Alonso. We may be 6 seconds clear. We are 6 seconds clear. And it's going to be enough as we come round the final corner for our first ever podium in FX Racer. We take our first ever podium. Oh my god. We've got a podium. we've actually holded on. Our first ever podium, Antonelli second, Verstappen's first win. What a surprise for him. But look at us now. Oh yes, bring on the champagne. And there you have it. That is the Italian Grand Prix. What a race that was. Our first ever podium. We finished P3. Max Verstappen wins. Antonelli second in front of his home race. That's a brilliant podium for him. Verstappen takes his first win for Red Bull in this career as well. We were the only ones that had a 5-second penalty, and we managed to hold on, build a 5-second gap over Lando Norris. Hadjar with a fantastic race for 5th. 12 came from 20th on the grid to finish in 7th. Alonso will be gutted that he lost out on the podium, but he will get Aston Martin's first points of the season. Ferrari had a terrible race. Leclerc in 14th. Hamilton after that collision with Tsunoda finishes in 19th. Leclerc was screwed over by the strategy. Ferrari blundered strategy like real life. And there are the results. As you can see, Verstappen's one stop, pitting early, just worked as a treat. He pitted on the hards and just controlled the race, got past Antonelli, did the undercut, and won the race. That was amazing stuff from him. Amazing stuff from him. Sainz gets points as well. 12, I gotta admit as well. 20 from the grid to finish in 7th. I mean, did I expect a podium to be happening? Well, no. I don't think I expected a podium to happen, but it just we just had real good pace here. We could look at the Drivers' Championship now. Piastri still leads, but now 6 points over Norris. Antonelli's gaining into it. Verstappen's also gaining into the title fight. Hamilton and Leclerc drop back. We move up into 8th place. 12th has moved up to 12th in the championship. Sorry for the pun. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. The next race will be in Monaco. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get to 1K as soon as possible. And I'll see you all guys next time. Peace out.